I need to find the three tiles again, do I? Can't use a hot spring, huh? Oh, where do we want to come from? Okay, he was way stronger than the arrow was. That was probably the one I fell past in the way. The one that spawned from the portal. Well, that's okay. Oh, you. Okay, that was bad.
なんだあんたか。そうか、あのあやかしは死んだか。いや、助かったよ。そのかんざし、よかったら俺にくれないか。すまんね。
Oh, right. It's a hand cannon. Trophy earned. Odachi Master.
Hello, Siege.
Evening, Joe.
How's it going?
Not bad. Just loading into the next mission in Nioh.
Nice. Assassin's Creed has a patch between when I played it last today and now, so I just finished downloading.
They're preparing for the DLC, aren't they?
Yeah, apparently it added support for the DLC. Which I'm guessing must be out soon, considering they patched the name for it.
Am I supposed to get to ride a horse?
Sorry, what's that?
Oh. No, the cutscene had I rode in on a horse. Now thinking maybe I get to ride a horse. No, I don't get to ride a horse.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Rather, Nioh like turned around as soon as the level started, and there was actually a model of a horse running away from the battlefield. So, you know, they did actually put that much thought into it.
That's good.
Wow, there's just like piles of bodies around about here.
I'll have to load up your stream on my iPad.
I think it's called like Sekigahara or something like that. It's the second mission in the 5th region.
Ah, yes.
Like I went into the fiery castle. I got my bird spirit from Birdman. Turned into a bigger bird because you know, I have a better key or something. I don't know. I think it was like a Phoenix Reborn kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
You could have stayed down, man. We didn't have to fight. No. That's a long way around to go for one thing. Can I just drop off the edge of this? No, I can't. I don't have to know that sound.
Well, obviously, that can be done.
Have you recorded any footage of anything from Assassin's Creed Origins, Joe?
No. One clip actually of when I looted a chest and it shot me into the roof of the cave.
Yes, I remember seeing that one. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You haven't had any.
No.
Well, you avoided that one just fine, I'm assuming, but you haven't had any trouble with anything else, have you?
Not that I can remember, but I haven't uploaded anything for like quite a while actually.
Fair enough. I'm only asking because I remember having an issue with Origins where literally nothing I recorded as a standalone thing would upload to YouTube unless I put it in Share Factory.
That's weird, yeah. I remember I had that trouble with some game like a year or two ago. I can't remember which game or what it was, but yeah, it was something weird. Yeah, that means the Assassin's Creed DLC is coming soon, or at least the first one. That would be pretty cool.
No,
I'm
but-
still playing it now.
That was an impressive reaction there from that guy. He was literally laying down amongst dead bodies and he swung his spear as he stood up.
Oh yeah, that dude's waiting in ambush. Yeah.
Yeah. Shame for him that my shark bro told me about him and where he'd be exactly. That's why Shark Bro is the best bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
yes, that's a good one. I think my favourite is the one that you'll get next at some point.
Oh wow, you hit a lot harder than I thought you did. Oh, you guys are friends, guys. Feels a little weird to have opened up a shortcut door to somewhere that I haven't been.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
like
I
a
didn't
little
even
pack
see
you
that.
can
Little
take.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I unlocked the dojo missions for the Mystic Arch, Joe. Although I say I unlocked the missions, but I unlocked a mission wherein I have the Odachi one, because all
Yeah,
the rest
yeah.
of them need you to actually use the weapons, which I might
Yeah.
not have done.
Yeah. Yeah, did you do the Daichi mission? Or...
I did. I lost the first time because the other guy was better with his attack than I was. It's going to be a boss fight already. Wow.
Yes.
But then I used that the L1 and triangle thing that you mentioned was really strong, and in fact it was really strong.
Yeah, that's what I've read. That it's pretty damn good to use.
There seems to be a lot of flying bad guys away, Joe.
This must be Kelly's work.
Yeah.
Tell me where he is.
Yes, when it goes more enemy.
The last boss was pretty tricky until I found out that hitting him out of the air made him vulnerable to a killing blow. So I just slowed him down and just kept going swat, swat, swat.
Yeah, that's what like higher end on the second mission teaches you. Is like anything in the air, you hit them with a range attack and they get stunned, you can beat them to hell.
Oh, I didn't use range attacks, Joe. I just hit him with my sword. I went to high stance and it was like...
Yeah, just like hitting anything out of the air is good, and it'll stun them. I like this dude's red flappy ear cape thing he has on his helmet.
He's got all enemy on me, Joe.
Yeah, that'll happen. Stab himself to power himself up, you know. Just a pro way to do things.
Oh dear. He's probably going to murder me now because my sloth talon's run out. Or just poke him lightly.
Actually, it might not be the next guy in school. Yeah, that's my favourite. I can't remember when you get it, like which level it is, but... When you get it, I will tell you that is my favourite one. So,
Sure. Is it one as an elephant, Joel? Because I know you quite like elephants.
it's not an elephant, sadly, no. But it's something cool.
Is it a mech?
No. You get it after a great boss fight, though.
Okay. Show me what you've got.
Show me your moves.
Justice Ministry Armor. That's possibly the best name of an armor set that I've encountered so far, Joe.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I forget its bonus effects, but
Victory's ours, is it? Yeah, ours. For all the good help you guys did there. There's probably another shrine that way, but I'm just going to run back anyway because, you know, I'd rather have my sloth scrolls back.
yeah, makes sense. I'm pretty sure there is one like right down the path they all ran, but you know.
Probably, but hey, you know what? Is that enough for me to have the thing I wanted to click for ages? Oh, not much better now. Oh. Righteous Strategist. More skill damage, equipping weapon duration +3. Wow. It's like plus 3 seconds, I imagine.
Yeah, the Righteous Fast set is really good. If you like going heavily into spirit and living lightly. It's one of the best sets in the game because of that.
I haven't really used anything with set bonuses so far. The only one I have just now is like called something like Shinki or Shinyo or something like that. Just because of the fact that it's the best light armor I've found, and it's like, hey, you've got 3 parts the same. It's like, do I? Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like you don't really need to use the set bonuses much until you get onto Way of the Strong, because like everything's not going to say easy because that's wrong. It's just
Everything is manageable, Joe.
Yeah, it's like in Way of the Strong is when things become challenging, more challenging.
Hey, there was a shortcut to the shrine, Joe. Who knew?
Ah, brilliant.
For some reason I kind of expected this to, like, disintegrate underneath me. Oh wow, that's a lot of firepower. Let's not go that way.
Oh, this part of the level's great. Hilarious.
Does it involve me sneaking around to stab people with guns in the back? Because I'm
Pretty
not a fan of
much.
that in video games.
It's like avoiding being shot by a billion dudes and then murdering them all when you're not being shot by them. It's fun.
Sometimes I miss playing like Battlefield 4, Joe. You know, back in the days when things were simpler.
Yeah.
Like apparently there's some
There's
free, there's like early access to the new maps for the new expansion for Battlefield 1. I don't even have that installed anymore.
No. Like, I'm amazed they still don't have all the DLCs out for that. It's ridiculous.
There's still 2 more to go, Joe.
I mean, I guess they were spreading them out because they want people, to keep playing the game and then keep going back to the DLCs, but like, it's been a while.
Oh, that guy's spotted me, right. Oh. How would you find
Anyway,
such
I'm
flash?
glad I never bought into the season pass for Battlefield 1. Because like, at the start I quite liked it, but my enjoyment of it just taken off really fast. Unlike, Brad, you guys, you all liked it for a lot longer than I did, but even now you're all kind of tired of it.
Yeah. Brad's addicted to Rainbow Six now. Hey dude, what's up? One of my favourite things about the close combat grapples, Joe, is that often the people who are standing next to the person that I just impaled and lifted over his heads are like, yep, I'm busy shooting guns, this is fine.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. They have the typical sniper mentality, Gotta keep shooting my gun.
Yep. Their KDs are going to suffer because of it, Joe. Oh, there's another one up there. God damn. These guys are really, really fast firers.
They do, yeah. Almost cheating. No, they're so good at it.
Almost. Come on, stand up. I wouldn't be surprised to learn that they're, like dual-wielding pistols at that range. It's just they're better at it than I am. Can I get it?
Yeah, I
These
think-
guys back. I can, yeah. Go
Really?
ahead.
They added the dual pistols as DLC, which kind of makes me really sad. Oh, you can learn more crocodiles. I need more crocodile skin or hard skin.
I think the guy on the left here might see me this time when I do this one.
Possibly.
Nope.
They are very blind, these dudes.
They are very, very blind, Joe.
Our long days in the Battlefield games have taught us well, about how to deal with snipers that don't pay any attention to anything.
I mean, you think
Like we
eventually they
laughed
might
at.
realise that the 6 guys behind them have not been firing for a while. Maybe just turn around and be like, hey, do you guys need more bullets or are you okay? Guys?
Like, we laugh at that, but like real people, actual players in games we've played with are exactly the same as those NPCs.
They are, yeah, they're just like, just oblivious.
It's amazing.
Also, like with the Odachi skill trees, I do like plus 12% more damage with grapples, and I do like plus 20% more damage against people with Odachis. So like I can pretty much one hit anything that any person that I grapple is dead.
Yeah, I saw then you like over 2,000 with like both parts of that attack.
Yeah,
Pretty great.
there's absolutely no reason for me to go back here and murder these people apart from getting Amrita and the goodies on the battlefield, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of collectible stuff, you know, all around that you can find, which is good. But
Yeah, these guys with the white armor are a lot more dangerous than the regular guys.
yeah. But I think like you'll get shot less, you know, if you murder them all, obviously, because there's a
Yeah.
of guns. Because you go in front of them like a few times trying to make your way through this level.
No, don't murder me. Given that the guys in white are giving me like voice dialogue when I murder them, are they ones that don't respawn, perhaps?
I'm not sure actually. No, I don't remember.
Fair enough.
I mean, quite possibly they don't respawn. Like they might be, you know,
The human equivalent of the yokai portals.
yeah.
They've definitely got more health than regular guys, anyway. Right, so that's the bridge I went down. So let's have a wander over here and see what.
At some point in Assassin's Creed, I might do a mission. Like, but for the past, I don't know, maybe 10 hours of gameplay, I've just been travelling, doing some side missions, just doing optional stuff.
Absolutely, Joe. It's the best part of the game.
It is. Like, I can't remember, like, at all what any of the main targets are up to. Like, sometimes I'll walk into, like, some random city, and some dialogue will come up saying, I have to talk to this priest about this guy. It's like, nah, you can wait. I gotta explore things and just stab some dudes over here first.
Yeah, it's essentially just a game saying like, hey, you know, since you're here, if you want to do story stuff, you can. But, you know, it's cool if you don't want to.
I just look at the map, and I've still got hundreds of things that I could do, and I'm just looking at it thinking, well, I could go over here now. Let's go there. I think I've platinumed this game before I'm done with it though. Okay. It'll be easy enough to do. Of course, that reminds me, when I get into Nioh again, I'll have to get all the trophies for the DLCs to get back up to 100% for that.
I didn't know you planned it in the first place, Joe.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I played the hell out of it. Like, I think across my 3 saves, I have about 250 hours.
And did you need to make R saves to get the platinum, or?
No, I just did them for fun.
Ah. What's fun when you're playing a video game, Joe? I don't remember.
No, not me, man. It's difficult. Actually, no, I've got less than that, actually. I think it's more like 160 or so. Because I just actually thought of the times that were on my save. I think each of my main saves have got like 60 hours each in.
Cool.
But I played it a lot, remember? It's a good game.
Yeah, I remember you playing a lot last February when it came out. I didn't know you got the platinum.
Like, oh yeah, I got the platinum and I just kept playing it because it was so good. And there's still so much to do. Because like I say, I mean, you probably won't... I don't expect you to play it much, to be honest, when you're finished with like the first playthrough, but like the second playthrough is where everything starts opening up. Like impactful strong, and you can just start getting ridiculous equipment and bonuses on equipment and stuff. It makes some hilarious fun builds. Very much the diabliness of it showing off there, where you just want to get cool loot to get even more cool loot.
Yeah, I know what
Do
you mean.
more cool stuff. Also, like, there's similar games to that where you can do co-op. It does have a trophy, you know, to just do co-op with people. But it's nice because the trophy will also apply when you do co-op with NPCs for the specific missions where you have NPCs with you. So
That is good, because I've done quite a few of those missions where, like, it's like, oh, hey, you've got a friend with you.
Yeah, but it's nice if you just don't want to do it with actual people, you can do it with the NPCs instead.
That's fair, because people can't occasionally suck.
Yeah, it's always a nice thing. Damn, is that sick?
You know what the best thing is about sniping people from across the map on the watchtowers? Is when you finally get around to going up that watchtower and it's just like there's a piñata being burst on the top.
Yes. Yeah, it's great. One thing I wish there was in Assassin's Creed is a respec ability. I've got some skills I really don't want anymore.
As far as I remember, the only reason there isn't a respec is because there's infinite skill points.
Yeah, I mean, there's infinite, but it's just sucks. Because there are some skills I don't want now, and I'd rather other skills.
I know what you mean. You just gotta keep leveling, Joe. Keep on leveling forever.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm only like level 28 at the moment, but still, like, there's a bunch of skills now I don't want anymore that I take.
When there's red guys who are on their knees, like, can I not help them? Like this guy's in the, you know, the classic position of, please help me. But
oh no, I think on that level, like, they do that to save them or something. I don't think. Normally you can hold circle to interact with an ally to help them up.
yeah, like I managed to cheese a mission earlier where I had to fight the boss from the first level again, but he was doing 3,000 damage a hit, so I couldn't take a single hit from him or I would die. And I basically cleared it by consistently reviving the guy who popped up to help me. It was an AI dude, and I just revived him and revived him and revived him and revived him. And then whenever I had a moment to pause and take a break, then I would engage in the murder.
Makes sense. But yeah, I think the dudes on that level just specifically just, you know, save them.
They're just cannon fodder to show off that, hey, this is the battlefield.
Yes. Also, I love using this dumb Final Fantasy sword. Because, you know, like the warp strike effect from Final Fantasy 15, where it makes blue sparkles everywhere?
Yeah.
Like, the sword does that constantly. Like, it's just a regular sword, it just makes blue sparkles all the time.
That actually sounds pretty awesome, yeah.
It's pretty great, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
that, wow, that really hurt. Would you know, Joe, that if you get hit by the cannons that are firing the entire time, it really hurts?
Yes. Yes, they really do. Oh wow, you were close to death then. I just saw that.
Yep.
Yeah, not good to get hit there.
I'm assuming there's a way for me to get around there and make them stop.
Yeah, the building you were about to go into when you got hit by the cannon, I think. Or there's like a path somewhere around there. Or
I think I've found the path now.
Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong building, but there are some buildings that on that level that you can pass through, you know. Curious. Oh man, that's a barrel. You know what to do with
Oh,
barrels.
this is bad. Yep. I did eventually tweak to that, but I thought it was going to do more damage than it ended up doing.
Oh wow, yeah, that did a lot less than I thought it would do.
I think it would have been better off going with my tried and tested stab everyone in the back maneuver there.
Probably. Well, the one thing I've noticed, never worry about using your, living weapon more when there's like tons of dudes around you, because you will gain it back pretty fast in levels with like big hard
But
dudes.
what if I don't have it when I need it, Joe?
Like when you're surrounded by a whole bunch of dudes that are stabbing you, that's generally when you'll need it.
Yeah, but what if I need it later, Joe, and I don't have it because I used it?
No,
That's unfortunately the mindset that I get into with that sort of thing, is like, it's a limit break.
Okay.
It's like you have it for when you get in real trouble. It's like, I'm almost dead. Nah, you might need it later when you're in real trouble.
Like, living weapon charges up pretty damn fast. Like, the one you're using there actually has a fairly slow recharge, but there are some that are absurdly fast, and you kill like 3 dudes and they're ready again. It's pretty hilarious. But yeah, it's much like,
Oh, sad face.
much like your magic and things, Like, I've noticed you get used to using those when you're fighting like tough dudes and whatnot. It's like that, it's just getting used to using it and then getting a feel for like how long it takes you to recharge and whatnot. It's just getting used to using it. That's why some of the best builds are just straight up living weapon builds. And you just constantly have your weapon just recharged by killing people. And you just keep it on constantly.
And kill more people to get more recharge and kill people with it and whatnot.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Particularly if you use like the Pleiades and something else talisman. I forget which. There's like a talisman that increases amrita gain from enemies when you hit the effect on them.
I've seen that in the list, and it's
Yeah.
it's the sort of thing where like it has like a multiplier for the more enemies you kill in one go.
Yeah, like you shove that on and then you just stab dudes and you get tons and tons of amrita from them. Which is that you keep your living weapon going for a long, long time. It's good. Well, a lot of lines or something like that. Purple skin. Kill these.
There's a shrine over here, I think. Let's not use that yet until we went back and cleared everything off. I don't hear any more cannon fire, so I think I've cleared out all the cannons.
Makes sense. You want to use that shrine before you make a small drop. Well, you'll see what I mean by that.
I did see that there's the goalie objective markers over that way, so
Yeah, yeah.
I just figured I'd go back and go to where the cannons had been shooting us, because I know the writing's around there.
Yeah, I didn't want you to make a mistake and drop down just in case exploring, you know.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad.
Because you might need that shrine. I don't know. You might not. Yeah, I'll murder all these lines. Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh damn.
There are new buttons in the map. In Assassin's Creed, I mean. For like different areas.
Are they for useful things?
Maybe. I imagine they're DLC areas. Or... I don't know, they just help you faster travel, I guess. I don't know. That's pro cannon truck to do that as well, mate.
Yeah, the shurikens are pretty handy for that. I saw a Kadama down at the bottom of the river. Hey, buddy. Right, I think I've explored pretty much as much of this area as there is to explore, really.
If you're anything like me on like the first time through that level, you'll miss like 5 Kadamas or something.
I thought for sure they were bad dudes dropping on me there. That would have been a bad time. I'm guessing that this ramp here would be the drop you're referring to.
If you started a cutscene, or will... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at you now. Yeah, that's... May or may not start a cutscene.
It definitely has that look of a fog door, you know?
Yeah.
Heart doesn't give me particularly good scaling on my Odachi, but I find myself putting more points into that than strength because, like, having more stamina is just so good.
Yes, Heart is incredibly good for the Adachi because it uses so much ki for its attacks. Like, and having lots of ki is absurdly good because of that.
That and the fact that I keep overextending Range Revenants and then having small problems with not having any stamina left. I'm just going to see if I can run past you losers. Later. Don't mind me, I'm just going to go fight the boss, I think. I think the boss is down here. Well, that guy is certainly engaged in a lot of murder.
And you call Speedbro as well. Like, I absolutely adore Speeds and Spears in Nioh. They're brilliant. I like Spears in a lot of games, I just don't use them much, but like Nioh is fantastic.
He can turn it like he can turn himself into a helicopter, Joe. That seems like cheating.
Yeah. It's my spears, of course, they make you fly.
He did not take as much damage from that as I would have liked. Please stop poking me. Wait, what? That was pretty great for him.
Oh, he's
not
checking
me.
us out. Oh yeah, his grapple moves, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he had. Oh wow.
Yeah, he's powered up a bit.
Yeah, he kind of knocked me into the air and then lightning struck me back down, and there was a tiny bit dead.
Fuck, that is great. Yeah, it's 2 lines.
Yeah, this is a slightly more difficult fight than the previous ones I've had.
Yes.
Clearly,
Yeah,
Sloth
he's
Paladins
fast
are going to be a thing of a day once he goes Super Saiyan.
Because this dude like is fast and has a very similar moveset to player characters, like his attacks are good.
Yeah. He has a very similar moveset, except for the parts where, he summons lightning from the sky. Don't mind me, lads, just passing through.
But I think some of those attacks might be ones that you have with living weapon with the spear.
Ah, I see.
I forget exactly. Yeah, like a lot of the best fights in this game are against dudes. They're very similar to you.
Now, when you say best fights, you mean hardest fights, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, both. Oh, it's good example.
Oh, ow.
I mean, we never want to get hit by his sweep attack that he does in the actual feat. So that's bad times. If you can
That
follow
one.
from that.
Right, now you're going Super Saiyan. Let's slow you down a little bit. Yeah, I got 11 weapon too, buddy.
Nice.
I'm guessing bosses with living weapons are going to become a more frequent thing.
I think so, yeah. But I actually don't remember which bosses can, power themselves up like that, but
Yeah.
it's a thing that happens.
三成殿茶坊主小座師そろばん名人など揶揄されるが自らの俸禄の半分でわしを召し抱えたその無欲さ清廉なる野心がわしには何より好ましい
I don't know that ambitious and unselfish are words that go together that well, buddy, but sure.
三成に過ぎたるものと言われておったが最後まで武士らしき方向もろくにできぬとは三成殿こそわしには過ぎたる宿命であったな
Nah, I just want my ghost girlfriend back.
それではわしの気が収まらん。ならばあの槍ではどうじゃ。
You trying to buy time?
まあ、あんたが頼りにしていた侍もおしまいか。あと数百命があれば、エナジの希望で何とかできないこともない。兵を犠牲にしたくないという場合でもないと思うが。どう？
What?
Yeah. It's Nioh from Dark Souls.
Oh, don't worry about that though. We'll worry about the giant yokai in a little bit. We've got to do the side missions, you know? They're more important than fighting the giant yokai.
Hell yeah, side missions. Ah shit, this was like... Oh, that's fine. Oh shit, wait. Maybe it wasn't.
'This feels like a trap. Also, Joe, I repeatedly find it amusing that I'm equipping a lot of gear that says it's a Onimio Mage's Joe.
Yes. It's got good on Nioh stats.
Yeah, it's just the fact that, you know, like, I'm equipping things with your name on it.
Oh, right, yes. I get you now. Yeah.
I didn't know that you were very popular back in East Japan.
Apparently, yes.
Do you think that's where your name came from? Is from, you know, like, the cause of ancient samurai?
Very possibly. There's a crocodile layer nearby that's I've already cleared, so I wonder if like the small baby crocodiles will respawn there.
I think that as long as you've not been there for like 2 or 3 locations, then they'll respawn. But it's been a while, so I might be wrong about that.
I will check it out next time. I need to get some hard leather.
Do you have the skill that loots automatically on melee kills yet, Joe?
Yeah, got it to do.
It's the best thing for getting soft leather, because you literally just ride past some goats with a spear, and you just press square, square, and it's like, got 16 hard leather, or soft leather.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, I like those skills because I look at them and think, well, I'm very lazy, this is going to be very useful. Yeah, there are some crocodiles here. Lovely.
In fairness, Joe, it's a safe thing to say with Assassin's Creed of, will there be crocodiles here? Yes, there are crocodiles here.
Yeah, there's generally crocodiles a lot, except for when you actually really want them for the leather, then you can't find any.
Yeah, right, bud. Yeah, it happens. Can I just... Oh well, can I, like, make you feel better? No.
No, you can't have Dandy. So that dude's armor set is the one that like everyone used way back
The
when.
Red Demon. Yeah, I've seen a few revenants with that. Warrior of the West seems to be the other very popular one.
Yeah, it's because they're really easy to get, so everyone equips them, and then they die, and then everyone gets more of them for killing the revenants, and it just never ends.
Oh wow, that hurt quite a lot. Well, it wasn't too bad once I got rid of the 2 cannoners at the back. Hey, you okay, bud? I'm glad you're feeling better. Any more wood? Nope. I always consider the end fight of an area to be an easy one if I don't have to use a single sloth talisman.
Yeah, definitely.
That's very much my things just got real button. They are good. Kind of too good. Kind of broken. Okay, I've now got a new favourite kind of armour set, Joe, because I just got some interesting smithing sets.
Oh,
The Greater Good armour.
yeah.
Ah, it's a shame it's heavy. 30% chance of unlimited elector's pretty good for having 6 pieces though. Ooh, I can get a poisonous Odachi. With generally higher stats than what I'm currently using. Well yeah, let's make a couple of those and see if we get lucky.
Nice.
Thanks to the fact I've been disassembling so much of my stuff, it's pretty handy to have a whole bunch of things to be able to make these. Mid attack damage plus 8%, reduce skill when you use a skill, quick attack break, and damage bonus. Yeah, that's a pretty good Odachi there. Go ahead and equip that.
Very
It's
nice.
got poison on it as well. Poison's really effective against people, right?
Yeah.
I imagine it's not going to do an awful lot against undead skeletons.
Not that I can remember, no.
It's still kind of the best. Oh, and returned. Yes. And returned overall. Let's get that. Alright, let's do some soul matching. Oh, 7 more damage, but sure, why not? I'm not fussed about the armour. That's already pretty high level. Yeah, they could do the game better. Oh yeah, Joe, there's a weird thing here with the Muramasa stuff in the blacksmith, where you can allow you to store Amrita in silver ingots at a rate of 70%. What? What?
What? Well, okay. That's new. I imagine that's like in the Surge where you can bank, you know, your Amrita, so you don't lose it on death.
Oh.
So I imagine you can store 70, like, if you have 1,000 Amrita, then you'd be able to store 700 of that 1,000. Like, by putting 1,000 in
That
somewhere.
doesn't sound super useful at the state I'm at just now. Like, it might be more useful, like, on one of those New Game Plus style things where, you know, I actually need to store that kind of, you know, quantities, but for the most part,
That's a new thing they've added since I've played. Like, I don't know what that is, really. That's just me guessing.
Okay.
That's kind of cool, though. If I am right.
Right, that's the inventory management dealt with for a while. I've got some good new gear. I've got a poisonous weapon that's level 109. That'll probably help. Submission back on the... Huh, that's weird. I have a submission in the same area or same map as the next main mission, Joe.
Interesting. Oh, it's because I think that's the same level, like as... Oh, you'll see.
Maybe I'll do the submission first.
Like, you won't really spoil much of it, because, you know...
It's telling me the yokai realm and earthly realms intertwined. Yokai have been given free rein to run wild. The Hour of Demons, eh? Oh, this is like a regular mission. It's just an automatic Twilight mission. I getcha. That guy got a padlock in his head?
Oh, that's the red hat that I showed you.
Yes.
Like, it's like a snowplow on his head. It's great. Definitely my favourite hat in the game, I think.
It's a pretty good hat. You okay? Yeah, I found a noble dung ball.
Hell yeah.
I thought those were only limited to the mission where, you know, the dung man was.
No, you'll find some of the levels, as you've just, you know, seen. I don't know why you
Yeah.
need me to tell you.
Does that mean then that, like, I shouldn't have given him those dung balls that I could because of the fact that I could have kept a hold of them, waited until I'd gotten enough of them to actually succeed, and then...
No, they all count up individually. Like, you can give him 5 and then go back to him a load of time and give him some more.
Oh, okay, so he keeps track of them outside of the level. Also,
Yes.
I'm looking at this area,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? So there's a lot of people who've died there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I see 19, Joe. Now, that's possibly the most graves I've seen in a single screen since I started the game.
See if you can get close enough to see what their deaths are.
Raven Tengu, apparently.
Yeah.
And there's giant dwellers. Oh, these guys hit really goddamn hard. Well, yes, those guys hit extraordinarily hard.
They do.
I'm glad you don't have to go all the way back around past those NPCs, that there's actually a checkpoint there. That's sensible.
Go for it.
So I'm guessing this is kind of like the greater demon hunting mission I had before, where I was fighting the first boss again, but his damage was just amped up to ridiculous amounts.
Yeah, it's just like I don't actually remember if there's a boss in there at all, to be honest. But like, you know, it's just a.
It's just going to be waves of regular bad dudes who will then proceed to completely destroy me because they can all one-shot me.
Fight rings are cool. Yeah. Challenging. So why people have died a lot there?
Yeah, because you can't make mistakes. Okay, please tell me you're the last one. Of course you're not the last one. Why would you be the last one? Yeah, you're just getting slowed. I don't care if you're the last thing or not, buddy. You're just getting slowed because otherwise you're going to destroy them.
So I'm sure that you figured it out fighting them, but yeah, Sloth against Ravens is good. Always do it if you can. You know?
Sloth and Lightning if you can get it on. Oh, there's another one. Oh,
yeah.
gods.
Yeah, I'm there.
Also, I meant to ask actually, is there anything you can do if you get Sloth yourself? Because like I've been hit by it by people with revenants before, and it just seems to be a thing of wait it out is all you can really do.
Yeah, I think you have to wait it out. I can't remember if there's something that will remove effects like that. There might be a consumable that does actually, I just don't remember.
Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. This guy again. I'm going to try not to get hit by him, because I'm willing to bet if he hits me, I'm probably going to be dead. That backhand move, man. He killed me so many times with that in the last mission. Okay, he can hit me and I won't die instantly. That's good.
That's good to know.
Of course, I don't doubt if he hits me with one of his bigger hits, he'll kill me instantly, but you know, not everything is a one-hit kill, so that's something. I really need to learn this guy's patterns again. Nope, that's not the right thing. I need to do that thing. There we go. Okay, just have to keep hitting him and getting away. Might not be that bad. Plus I've got a wooden weapon.
Okay.
And the music has started,
Yeah,
so that means that's the last wave of this boss fight.
Yes.
Got him.
Nice, nice.
Didn't even have to use a wooden weapon. That's the second time I've saved him. I don't remember saving him before because I'm pretty sure I'd remember his hat.
Yeah, I don't know. He might actually be on the main mission
Oh, that would make more
that
sense.
you're going to go to. Like, I don't remember for sure. Well, actually, it might be a dude that you saved in the previous mission. He's just got a hat now. It
Oh,
might be
yeah,
that.
maybe. Also, I don't know if you can hear, Joe, but you can let me know for the benefit of everyone else who's watching. Can you hear the wind?
Yeah, I did hear that.
That's pretty crazy.
It's quite windy where I am as well, surprisingly.
Oh, it's Nagamasa, sorry. Yeah, I remember saving him before. He was one of the guys to get losing his sword.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't recognise him because he was a different hat now.
Oh, yeah, you got the hat, yeah.
I got the hat, yeah.
It is heavy armor, sadly, so you probably won't use it, but it's rad. But you can,
I can refashion something else to look like
yes,
it, you know?
you can refashion to it, 'cause it's the best.
Plus, I also currently don't actually wear hats, so...
It makes amazing cutscenes, that hat. Because most cutscenes it doesn't entirely fit into, so it just looks great.
I was gonna say, does it, like, I didn't realise it renders everything about your equipment in the cutscenes, but,
Oh yeah, it does. They're all real time.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk it, though, because that's a good hat. Someday when I put hats back on, I'll wear that. The source of
It's like
evil.
the best reason to use a hat.
I should probably actually level up. Didn't realise how far past the point of level up I was. Yeah, let's do that. I have a canal quest one now.
I just borrowed someone's boat and I got off the thing so I could shoot some stuff and he just took control again. It's like, no. Please.
So I could get about 100,000 amateur by breaking my stones. Would that be enough to level up? It wouldn't, so no point in doing that. Cool, on to the next mission. So, the source of evil. The Gasha Dokuro is a yokai born from the bitter grudges of countless fallen soldiers. Left unchecked, there's only a matter of time until it consumes the entire world. Sir Anjin, you must defeat it before all of humanity is wiped out. I and Master Hanzo will assist you as best we can. Okay, how am I going to kill a giant skeleton, Joe? I've got a big sword, right? It is a big sword.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's a pretty big sword.
It's not that big though, you know.
Yeah, like it's not like, you know, I'm not like driving a Jaeger here with a sword that size.
I mean, it's not a world-devouring demon destroyer sword, really.
Oh, apparently Final Fantasy is getting an enhanced Journey edition on the 6th of March. The PC version, basically. And a Royal Edition, Game of the Year edition on PS4. That's neat.
Yeah, I know.
Someday I'll get around to playing the DLC for Final Fantasy 15 that I've bought like a year ago.
Yeah. Someday I'll buy the season pass. But that day is not anytime soon.
You might be better off just waiting for the Royal Edition to go on sale, Joe. Might end up being cheaper. Dark battles lie ahead. What makes you say that, man? Is it the giant skeleton? Is that what makes you think it? It is. I got a soul-soothing comb, Joe.
それは暗人と右と
Yeah, man. That's what you need against giant demon skeletons. It's poems.
Apparently, yeah.
Oh, combs, sorry. Yeah.
So I guess I need to try and find the spikes in the ground and hack them, perhaps?
Yes. Yes.
No. Why are there revenant swords on the other side of this wall that have giant pools of red around them?
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're going to activate automatically. And they're probably going to be nasty.
I think that's probably the gimmick of this area. Yeah.
Come on then.
I forget if it's something that, you know, activates automatically or something you need to interact with. Actually, both here.
Well, this guy is probably going to murder me.
So if I remember right, if his plays are terrible and they die on top of those things, they'll activate as well. Not just the developed-placed ones.
This is like yokai realm that I can't dispel. Would appear to be what these red puddles are.
Okay, I thought they were interactable in some way, but you might just another point to them, something like
I
that.
think I have to interact with the crystals, was what the comb's for.
Oh shit, it's a high level area. Ah, I died.
Jeez, this guy's fast. See, if I knew these revenants would stay dead, I wouldn't mind using sloth talismans on them. I think I have to just avoid through this guy. Double swords.
Yeah, I mean, use talismans if you need them. Like, I imagine you've got some of those consumable things that give you.
Give me 30% on my magic pack, yeah. I do.
Yeah.
But
So,
what
no,
if
give
I
me, like,
really
reduced
needed them
pack.
later, Joe?
I mean, you can always get more. I'm pretty sure you can buy more of those for glory. From the,
You can, yeah. You can also forge them, but I don't have any of the material to forge them, so.
Alright, then they're the things that you'll run out of, anyway.
Joe, I can't help but feel, given the proximity of that thing to the crystals, it's probably going to be able to attack me going between one to the other.
This is entirely possible.
Would it be safe to assume the game would at least be kind enough to let me know that it's going to attack me? Or am I going to have to like watch for shadows?
I don't remember. I think it's obvious when it's attacking you.
That's reassuring. Let's try going this way, please. Wow, there's just 6 million bad guys in this entire level. Yeah, look at that one. Oh wow. Yeah, there's a ninja yokai with a Kurzagama, Joe. I haven't fought one of them before.
Yes.
I don't
No,
like these
quite
guys,
fast.
Joe.
Oh wow,
Yep,
that's
I
much
really don't like these guys, Joe.
Yeah, they're nasty.
Yep, you're getting swatted. And he doesn't care. He still almost killed me through a sloth talisman, Joe. That's pretty good.
Yep, they're quite strong.
And that guy wasn't even a portal one, Joe, so he's going to come back if I die. Clearly the trick is going to be for me to not die.
Yes. That'll be the trick to most of this.
Hey,
I
buddy.
have faith in you though.
I'm glad someone does. Ow.
What the hell is that? Oh. It's like 5 crocodiles all lying down on top of each other in a line. Look like an eagle. Like a giant eagle, I mean. That's weird.
They're just conserving body heat.
Apparently, yeah. Well, I shot one of them and now they're all unhappy and scattering.
Quick walk onto the Bozo, William. No? Hey look, there's Nimi Bozo, who knew? Me. Mm-mm. drive spike. Okay, so that's reverse these portals. Oh god, he knows me.
Studying the portals is good now, if you
Yes.
have not noticed.
He's still shooting at me, Joe.
Yeah, he'll probably stop. Black has his time back.
Oh yeah, you have to wait until he gets hit by
Nice.
cannons. When he gets hit by cannons, he turns to shoot back at them.
There we go, yeah. Good.
Alright, that's one of those crystals done.
I forget exactly what those effects do, but I think one of them is like living gauge, regeneration. And there's like some other stuff, aren't they?
Really?
don't get a lot
They're
of-
just throwing straight up bosses at me now, Joe.
If you draw them back to the portals, you can use them. I mean, if you need to.
I think I might need to.
Stop. I love that Kadama is just hiding in the stove in the middle of this water.
It's a great place to be hiding.
Yeah.
hate you guys so much. Ah, that's right. Alright then. Of course he spawned in as I went past. God damn it. Unfortunately, I do sword guy. Right, spike. Have I hide behind this house, am I safe? Seems so. Hypest gameplay, Joe.
Yeah, man. Hiding is a very good skill.
Well, hey, there's a shrine in this corner. That'll be useful. Yeah, let's have more swath talismans. Seems like a good idea. I don't think I really need the divination talisman anymore. I have Kadama sense. That's the only one I really need. What do wind and earth elements do again, Joe?
Air reduces key regen, I think. Kind of like, I'll just look it up rather than random guessing.
It's grand. As soon as you said that, I'm okay to know that wind is going to be better. Whatever it is, it's going to be better. You can actually throw dung balls at people.
Yes.
That's pretty great. They actually have a use as well. I can't actually.
Earth. It makes them take double key damage, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's not terrible, I guess. It's handy enough for people to grapple people.
And wind will lower their attack power. Well, physical attack power.
Then yeah, it is more useful than winds because, like, lowering their attack power just means that they'll kill me in 2.5 hits instead of killing me in 3 hits or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
I got water, lightning, and earth talismans. I got fire shot. And I got double swath, double rejuvenation. I do got 1 rejuvenations. I have plenty of elixirs. Let's try this Pleiades talisman. Oh no, that increases your multiplier for the amulet edge. I just have one that actually gives us amulet instead. See how that goes.
No, I forget the name of it. But like both of them combined is absurdly good, you see, for different weapon builds, as you can imagine.
Yeah, getting more amber from hitting things and getting more amber gauge for hitting things will seem like things that you'd want. Jeez, this guy just you need to slow down about. Take a break. Okay, that hurt more than I'd like. Yeah, the extraction thing is probably good, and that was giving me more armor down and stuff, but like it's kind of hard to actually see how much it's doing for you, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's more useful than like a very specific build.
Not that worried about trying to find the quest today. Oh, he's at a tree. I can see him. Maybe I'll try and get him now. I believe probably back around. Because the game always tells you when you found all the damage, right?
I don't remember.
Maybe I'm still missing one. I was. One here. There we go. All mission damage has been sprayed. Cool.
Oh, brilliant.
Because I thought I was only missing one more, but it turns out I was missing two.
Lovely.
Drive spike. Its movement must be totally stopped. So what, do I have to like go down there and say hi?
Yeah, you might want to use the shrine first if you use stuff.
The one in this back corner? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you just run straight, you know, to the big thing.
We had 130,000 and I thought I what? That'll get me 100,000, that'll get me 115. Still wouldn't be enough to level. Oh. I actually couldn't see him for a second there. Because of the bloody pools.
Howard.
Because I saw him on radar and I was like, where's the bad guy? Should be a bad guy around here. Where is it? Oh, there he is. Murdering me. Right, there he is. Oh yeah, I actually have to jump down there. Right.
Oh yeah.
So I'm guessing I just want to kind of hack at his ankles so he falls over? Or is it a God of War style thing of bait him into hitting the ground with his hand, then hit his hand?
But maybe both.
Great. Great, I'm glad that you're going to try and get me to war start. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, his hands have health bars.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled into that one. Right. Should I be doing anything while they're... Right.
Yeah. No, go stab him in the face. Yeah, which you're already doing. So.
I kind of figured that once he wakes up he's going to be mad at whoever was hitting him in the face, so... He got out of there. Too sweet.
Very likely.
Please stop walking onto the Souls game. Oh wow, he just hit me with his tail. I'm almost dead, but not quite. Is that the kind of thing where like you want to try and change your height to avoid? Oh well, no.
I mean, yeah, but I think it's just an attack that will come out randomly. I mean, there might be patterns to it.
Yeah, I'm just not sure what the best way to try and avoid that is. Like, try and block it, try and roll through it, or try and...
But you can stab his feet as well.
That's good to know. I just had to running I can stand down there, because I thought I had to stay up on these ledges because of, you know, him just standing on me to murder me.
But I think you have to stab his feet, because I think like each part is a weak point to bring him down. Maybe.
It doesn't seem like I can inflict some status effects on him.
That's a shame, man. And the extra damage is pretty solid though from that.
Yeah, the L1 ability is quite effective at that. Please stop hitting me, Lost Soul.
Lost souls, always lost souls.
summon 40 archers? Nope, what are you doing, game? I did not do anywhere near as much damage that time, so I was not prepared enough. I didn't hit him properly, I didn't have an elemental bonus on. I just screwed it up badly. Next time. Oh, he's got like a flamethrower breath attack. Cool.
Yeah, boss to keep adding the attacks there.
Oh, wow. Okay, that wasn't fun. Yeah, he hit me once with his tail, and it took about a quarter of my health off, and then he hit me again and I was dead.
Oh, I saw that. I think he might have
It's worth keeping watching though, because you get to see him ragdoll my body and no sell it.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
I'm guessing it being on the ground when it lands would be bad for that kind of jump.
Yep.
I'm also thinking being more proactive than reactive is going to be really helpful here. And if I just go down and start whacking his feet instead of waiting for him to attack me, I might do better.
Yeah, definitely good thing.
Oh, sugar. It helps as well if I don't fall off the goddamn platform. Because dumbass. Oh, you can't keep hitting the same weak points.
Yeah.
That's a nuisance. I thought I'd just be able to keep knocking his feet off. I mean, it makes sense why you can't, but I kind of wish I could, because I'd save them for the end, because it'd be easier than the waiting for the hands. Well, live and learn. Or more accurately, probably die and learn. Oh, ow. Wait, what? I didn't even see what hit me there.
Have a look. I think one of his flailing arms hit me.
Maybe, yeah, because like I was dodging the fireballs was my main concern there, and then I was just, nope,
Yeah.
that's it, you're dead.
Not too sure though, that looked really weird.
Well, on the plus side, I have learned from my previous experience. I will now leave his feet alone. Yeah, he definitely flailing his arms around, but like, I have no idea how you'd possibly see where to dodge those, as opposed to just being lucky. Interesting to know his feet have less health than his hands do.
That's so.
Still useful to know, because like if I screw up early on by going for the hands, I'll feel less bad than I will about screwing up later on when the feet are easier targets.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, and I should do over half his health bar in one go there. So if I go for his feet next.
Nice.
Then I can hopefully kill him in 2 more of those combos. Or I can just do it in 2.
Oh yeah, dude.
I was very lucky though, I literally hit him as he was pulling his head away to slam down and murder me.
I love that mage, dude.
He's pretty neat. Now I'm just imagining Yuzu walking up on this scene and just being like, you did this? Pause. I did this. That was fun.
Yeah, it's pretty good level that one.
Half 9. The battle ends. Trophy earned. Oh wow. It's a shame that has less attack. Gonna have to see if I can get that boosted up or something. Picked up a sword that has a Pierce Guard ability, Joe. So even when someone blocks, you still deal some damage to them.
Ah, nice, nice.
It also has a symbol that, if I remember rightly, means I can transfer its skill onto a different weapon or something.
Yes. Yeah, pretty sure that's what that is.
Cool. I have no idea how that works,
inheritance.
but I'm sure I'll figure it out.
I think you need like max familiarity with it, and then you find a weapon that you want it on, and then you feed it the old weapon to select the ability. Or it's the other way around, I forget which. Basically, you need max familiarity with like everything to do anything cool like that.
Fair enough.
I don't know if you know this, by the way, but your familiarity with your backup weapon will go up as well when you use.
Yeah,
one.
I've deliberately been equipping the best thing I can find to try and get some weapons super familiar. So I'll put the other Jakamura on my secondary for now, and I'll try and get that raised up so I can move that onto. Can I move it onto the weapon I've been using at the moment, like the one that's got the decent poison stats and the equipment weight damage bonus?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it works that way.
So I'll be able to combine the two best things about them.
Yeah. You might want to Google it to check before you do it, because I don't remember precisely, so... Because I forget which order destroys the weapon, you know.
Yeah, I'll be sure to look it up before I screw things over.
I mean, you can always save and then reload the save.
But the game auto-saves, Joe. You know? There's no way around that.
Until you go... Well, it doesn't auto-save until you go back to the map screen, from what I remember.
Oh, that's handy to know.
I mean, it might do, but I'm pretty sure always a symbol appears when it's saving somewhere on the screen.
I think what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm prepared to go to the next region. I'm going to do one or two more submissions, depending how long they go, and then I'm going to stop for the evening and play some Gwent, get my daily rewards. Because I'm off tomorrow, and I intend on just playing Nioh for the day. I don't have to go out or anything.
That's fair enough. Sounds like a good plan.
I'd say I could probably reach the end of the main story over the course of the entire day.
Quite possibly.
I should maybe reevaluate some of the spells that I haven't even tried equipping, because I got hit with some sort of attack debuff there, and I did like 10% of the damage I'm supposed to. What the hell's that? I've found a new enemy type, Joe. It looks like a paper doll.
Ah, yes. You should go stab it.
I'm thinking I will, but maybe not right away. Might just clear out some of the other bad guys first. You don't want to come down here at all, do you, buddy? Oh, it was in fact a one-eyed Oni, and not a paper doll. I guess it's like a camouflage?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, is that really that? Oh, they were poison gas rocks. I haven't seen them for a while. Let's come back here in a second. I saw a treasure chest back in the last room. Who knows what's back around there? The main door. This looks a better idea to drop down the ledges. There's also two paper dolls down there. And I'll refill the treasure chests, but they're probably bad. Yeah, they go too fast to do range attacks. Oh. That was treasure up there. Well, you know what? I'm happy enough just to say this is close enough to the end of the mission. We'll just go for it. Probably missed out on a small bit of treasure, but okay. think 6 sloth talismans might be enough, Joe.
Yeah, it's a good amount.
Oh, this guy again. Right. Great. I'm really glad I have this whole bunch of sloth talismans.
Ah, yeah. This dude is mad 'cause he's basing out of Bloodborne. He's got a sword and a gun. He's got boots and stuff.
Yeah, like, if not for the fact that he was so good at parrying me with his body gun, I'd feel better about him, you know, being a Bloodborne boss. He dropped 2 Raven Wing rifles and the smithing text for the Raven Wing rifle.
Nice.
I guess it makes sense given he's double wielding them half the time, but still. Yeah, it's a 3-hour Raven. Maybe we'll go back and resupply at this shrine. I think I'm going to have a second boss fight in a row here.
Yeah, I think that key opens.
That's what it sounds like, anyway.
Yeah, where you are. Yeah.
Ah, main boss, I suppose. Oh, maybe not even a mini boss, like a tiny boss.
Yeah. Like, he was the boss of the mission, he was just a crap dude, you know.
Yep.
Effectively.
I mean, his explosive fireball thing that he threw when I opened the door would have probably been bad if he had to be hit me. I also got a reward of a Raven Wing rifle from the mission completion, Joe. So from that singular mission, I think I got 3 Raven Wing rifles. Yep.
Yes. You want all the Raven Wing rifles?
Life recovery from bullseye is actually pretty neat. 20% chance of unlimited ammo, that's also pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're good rifles.
And his armor set is a light one after all. Yeah, his set actually seems really good.
I don't know if it's got any particularly great gimmicks to it, but
Well, just the fact that it has 20% chance of unlimited ammo, that gives you plus 10% close combat damage for having 4 pieces. Like, 10% extra damage is not to be sniffed at least at the part of the game I'm in.
That's true. Yeah.
I know I got the Ravenwing smithing texts, but I don't know if that actually gave me the full set of his armor. Let's find out. No, just the weapons apparently. I can order to make them.
I think he does drop the smithing text for guns, don't they? Well, I mean, he can drop it as well. I mean.
Ah, okay. He dropped the text for the rifle, so I'm guessing it's either or. I might fight him again at some point where he might give me the R set then.
Well, it's a Diablo-esque grinding thing. You kill
Oh,
bosses
having to fight him
try and
repeatedly to get the next thing. I see.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he might drop the smithing text, he might not. Like, it's random whether he does, you see.
Ah.
All the
great.
bosses like that who drop set stuff. Or smithing text, I mean.
Well, there's one more side quest to do in this area, so I may as well do that one before I move over to Gwent. I don't suppose you've dipped your toe back into Gwent at all?
No, I haven't.
I made some terrible decks today, Joe. Terrible decks.
Oh, yeah. You have to show them off on screen in a minute when you switch over.
I will indeed, yeah. You know, what I actually do, Joe, is I might actually share play, let you have a quick look at each of the decks, and then decide which terrible one I'm going to play with for the amusement of people watching on the internet.
Perfect, that sounds even better. So I remember the last time I was playing you, that ended up giving you great luck. You did really well.
Yeah, because people just kept giving up. It was like, well, he played one winner card once, I guess I lose.
Yeah, why not? Sounds fun.
I'm trying to remember what I actually put together, but I think it was one of those things of like, I've got a deck based around relics of monsters, because I found a card that says it makes all of the relics bigger. I was like, well, sure, why not? It's a bad card, but you know, maybe it'll make a fun gimmick. Basically just about getting a couple of big things on the board, and then using cards called Cyclopses, which literally have the card of sacrifice an ally and shoot something else for that much damage. So I'm going to get some really big things on the board on my side, and then I'm going to play a Cyclops and shoot it at the R side.
That sounds great. I like
Yeah.
this.
What else did I make? I also made... I made an Arskelaga deck, I think, but I can't remember which one it is. I think I have like 4 decks for each faction now or something like that. I'm guessing going up that way would be like extra treasure and stuff, but you know what? I don't really need extra treasure right now. You guys get to live today. I'm feeling generous, Joe. These guys get to live today. These guys don't get to live. You know, there's actually some enemy types from the start of the game that I haven't fought in a while, Joe. Like the sentries, you know, the statues.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird I haven't
Yeah,
seen
they
more
only
of
show
them.
up in specific missions.
Maybe I will have to go into that building, because my compass was pointing me this way, and now it's pointing...
I think it's under you.
Oh, it's in the caverns, is it? No. Maybe
Yeah.
it's in the ruins, is it? Underneath me? Oh, okay. I'm probably best off going this way then. I can go down the ladder. Her trap didn't know about the traps. I did, because I've been here before. Oh, wow. That guy did not care that I was hitting him. No wonder there's a bunch of dead bodies there.
Oh, yeah. That too. Yeah, the axe guys just don't mess around much sometimes.
Like, before my brain could even register, hey, he just hit you for, like, you know, half of your health bar, he'd already hit me again, so. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm kind of underwhelmed with this poison effect on the sword. I mean, it's nice to see something ticking up, but...
Yeah, poison's only good, you know, when it actually applies to dudes.
Yeah.
And then starts doing damage. So it doesn't deal any bonus damage like the other effects.
Yeah.
Like until it's applied.
I have a feeling it's the sort of thing where, like, if I wasn't just murdering people in 4 or 5 swings, that would be a lot more useful.
Probably, yeah.
Can I, like, arrow this or anything to make it go? No, I can't. Yeah, I wonder why there's so many graves on this set of stairs here. It is a mystery. Hey, sentries! I haven't seen you guys in ages. I was just talking about you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll always be on this level now. Somewhere.
The lightning talismans are really, really good for, or any talisman really, just because you do so much more damage.
Oh, yes. I'll be right back.
Sure. another boulder trap up here, if I remember rightly.
あら、人さらいどもを倒してしまうなんて強いのね。あなた、鬼を切るという異国の侍でしょ。
Only kinda famous.
巷では結構有名なのよ。私の父も鬼だなんて呼ばれていたけど、今はどこにいる？ああ、ごめんなさい。関係のない話よね。助けてくれてありがとう。
That's everything in that region done. To the next region. And then we'll save.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm just loading into the next region, and I'll call it nice for Nioh.
Oh, nice, nice.
大谷義継が家臣湯浅五助大義であったはっ
家康殿、小早川秀明でござりまする。逃げた三成めは沢山の城へと落ち延びる算段でありましょう。三成の首はぜひ私めにお任せを。この秀明、霧に苦しめられましたが、東軍へと馳せ参じ、獅子奮迅の活躍。
せ小早川殿だけでは難儀である。わしも手はずを整えたらすぐに後を追いまする。
Kelly is there. I'm going to.
Nioh殿と小早川殿は逃れる石田勢を追って沢山の城へと軍を進めた。じゃがわしらの探るところ、三成殿はケリーめと共に伊吹山へと落ちたようだ。ウィリアム、 お主は天海殿と共に伊吹山へ向かえ。敗軍の将とはいえ三成殿は油断ならぬ男。気を引き締めて参るのだ。
Wow. This new region has the main mission, a defiled holy mountain, level 120. No submissions available. That's fine. Wow, I'm level 98, Joe. This mission's 120.
Ah, should be fine.
Yeah, but I would have thought it'd be a bit more level dependent kind of thing. Alright. Well, pick that up tomorrow morning. For now, let's change it up and do some turn-based card action, otherwise known as, you know, not as stressful as Nioh. In the meantime, thanks for watching.